What's the difference between a regular dollar and a Monopoly dollar? Well, one of them has destroyed countless friendships and families, and the other one's just a regular dollar. Hi, my name is TrueChaos, and welcome to 10 interesting facts about Monopoly. Monopoly was actually based off of an older game known as the Landlord's Game. The Landlord's Game was created by a woman named Elizabeth Maggie and was patented in 1904. The Landlord's Game was actually a game to raise awareness against the evils and unfairness of a monopoly. This game went on to inspire Charles Darrow to create the game of Monopoly. Monopoly was published in 1935 under the Parker Brothers, and soon after became one of the most popular board games of all time. The set with the most reliable source of income in the game is the railroad monopoly, because no matter where the opponent is on the board, there will always be a chance to land on the railroad, with the exception of being in jail. This monopoly is so reliable that there is a 64% chance that a player will land on at least one railroad each time they go around the board. So the next time you play Monopoly, just remember that the railroads are a silent killer. Monopoly, at least the US version, is actually based off of the real location of Atlantic City in New Jersey. Properties in the game were actually named after streets in Atlantic City, and the main attraction of Atlantic City is, you guessed it, the Boardwalk. That's why the Boardwalk is the most expensive property in the game. The most landed on space in the game is jail. Jail gets landed on so often that the orange Monopoly becomes one of the most landed on colors in the game due to its proximity to the jail. According to the Monopoly Wikia, there are over 1,000 versions of Monopoly. Just imagine the number of tables being flipped. There are Monopoly versions for almost everything. There's Bass Fishing Monopoly, the Big Bang Theory Monopoly, and even M&M's Monopoly. That's a lot of love for screwing other people over. If being rich in Monopoly money isn't good enough for you, well, you should know that the most expensive Monopoly set is worth about $2 million US. This set includes gold houses and hotels, diamond encrusted dice, and 165 ruby and sapphires found all throughout the board. I guess getting charged $2,000 for landing on the boardwalk with a hotel doesn't seem that bad anymore. Although houses and hotels in Monopoly are supposed to be limited, the money is not. The official rules state that in the event of a bank shortage, the banker is allowed to mint more money. This can be done with common household items, including spare pieces of paper. The longest Monopoly game ever played was so long that it lasted 70 consecutive days. Well, not in one sitting, of course. Props to them, because I could barely play 3 hours of Monopoly without being tempted to break something. Rich Uncle Pennybags, also known as Mr. Monopoly, was based off of none other than J.P. Morgan. Quick history lesson for you guys. J.P. Morgan was a man who held some of the biggest monopolies in the United States, being the railroad and steel industry. What's a better way to end off a Monopoly video without talking about money? The owners of Monopoly say that they print about $30 billion worth of Monopoly money every year. Now that's a lot of paper. Well, I hope you found these Monopoly facts interesting. Leave a comment below and suggest more topics that I should cover next time. Please subscribe for more, but as always, I'm TrueChaos, signing out.